Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda and we're going to be talking about Kindred, both versions today. If you saw my video last month, my wrap up, I talked about reading this book and then I finished it last month. I thought it was fantastic. One of the good things about having this version of it is that it has reader questions in the back. And so I really like reading through those questions and thinking about what themes or what other things people have asked about. The main thing that stuck with me through this book, and the main reason I wanted to pick up this book, is that this was such a unique story told in a way that I just never would have thought this. Like, first of all, I just didn't mean to open it at a general, really? Okay, this is what the artwork looks like inside the book. There are also a series of questions and answers at the back with the illustrators, and they were asked a lot of questions about why they chose to do certain people in certain ways and that kind of stuff. And especially they ask what the Butler estate had to say about the book or thought about it or whatever. And they said that they sent them, I want to get it right, what they said. Other than signing off on us as the creative team and approving the drafts of the book, they didn't really have any changes. So I really like that. Number one, I mean, of course, you wouldn't be able to publish the exact book of this without getting permission from the Butler estate, but I just really like that they apparently stuck so close to what Octavia's family and whoever is running the estate thought that they should be, that there wasn't any issues or anything that they needed to change or wanted to change. So basically the storyline, if you don't know about Kindred, which I did not know going in, and it's okay if you don't know, but it's okay if you know some things. So I'm just going to be very basic and very broad because I don't want to give anything away. And I will say you do not need to read both of these books. You can pick one. If you would rather do a graphic novel version, this is everything that's in here. So they're both complete, whole stories. We have Dana, who is in the 1970s. She is a black woman who is married to a white man in the 1970s, and they live in California. She's just hanging out, living her life with Kevin, her husband, and all of a sudden she feels like a tingly sensation and everything around her kind of goes dark, and she ends up, everything comes light again, and there are some people in the water. There's a little boy that's drowning in the water, and she saves this little boy. So she gets the tingly feeling again, and she's suddenly back there with Kevin, and he's like, you disappeared and then you reappeared. I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what's happening. And she doesn't know who the little boy was. She doesn't know where the little boy was. What we soon find out is that this little boy is somehow pulling her into the past, and he is somehow connected to her. So it is so interesting. So some of the themes in this book, especially dealing with like race relations and also dealing with the horrors of what was going on during slavery with a 1977 mentality about it. So she's going back with her 1977 vision. She's going back to pre-Civil War. So it's like the 1840s and 1850s. And just the imagination to write this book and to give it the twists and turns that it has it's outstanding. There's a reason why it is a highly recommended book. There's a reason that she has won so many awards. She's a great writer. We really feel who Dana is in this story and the heart-wrenching things that she's having to go through just to figure out what's the right thing to do. Anyway, I loved it. I loved them both. I think if I were picking, I would pick the novel, but that's only because I like novels more than graphic novels. But this graphic novel is so well done. I'm going to put it on my shelf because my boys and my husband both like graphic novels a lot. So I'm hoping that if I put it in there on the main shelf, somebody will pick it up and read it. But I am definitely holding on to it. I really enjoyed it, and I recommend it to anybody. It's as gory as whipping slaves could be. otherwise, it's not scary. It is just so intriguing and so good, and I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend it to anybody. So let me know if you've read it. Let me know if you're planning to read it. I would love to chat with anybody about certain parts of it. There's just parts of it that have stuck with me. I mean, it's been almost a month since I finished the book, and I just finished the graphic novel, and I can't stop thinking about it. So I loved it, and I will see you guys later. Bye.